choosing the midpoint whole vibe. There we go. I almost didn't transition to the match screen. That would have been really bad. I think that would have been a first time for me doing that. Okay. Well, here's what's a little bit disturbing. I see a ping for a move mark for Ocelots. I'm on the Axis side. Ping for a move mark at Hockey Sticks.
Okay.
A ping for a move mark in G7, which is basically like Southeast Wheatfield.
That'll be their war drop.
Yeah, it should be their starter gears, right?
I would think so. Sorry, I almost said 3 pair. Ocelots just put a OP mark at that T intersection right on the east side of the hard cap. On that, that road, that T intersection road. That'll be really interesting if that's their opening spawn, because a lot of times the spawn's just been due south, right on the hedgerow, just right at the opener. At least that's what we've seen from teams like Lucky Strikes. I can't remember where Helios put theirs, but I don't think it was that far away from there, from that opening hedgerow.
Yeah, and they're pretty safe to get just south of the point. They got all this nice hedge, and then they can just ride it up along into the their right side of the point by the wheat field into the hard cap. Throw some satchels on the warehouse.
2-man PZ4 for an opener for Ocelots.
Oh, interesting.
They're building. Oh, there's the nodes built. Okay. I got my drink so I can scream out a little bit. I miss screaming Artie, dude. So I may have to cast a seasonals match just so I can scream Artie.
Just get it out of your system.
But so long. So long, dude.
It looks
Way
like
too long.
Yeah, Chad's is pretty consolidated. Looks like they're gonna just rush the hard cap.
Hard cap. I don't blame them. I mean, I think that's the strategy, right? We got a couple guys on that east side, Piers farm approach kind of thing. But I mean, they've already built a fob right on the top side in the blue zone. Shad.
The Sherman's hanging back. He's not at the wall, so the Sherman's already in position.
Oh.
He's looking for a snipe.
Oh, interesting. Lots of rockets. There's so many rockets. I can't. Let's see if that truck. Oh my gosh, there's so much.
There's a tanker in the truck.
Oh. There's a tanker in the truck?
For Ocelots, I think so, yeah.
Wow. Well, easy hard cap start. Oh, I forgot to talk to timers.
Yeah. Huge hard cap pressure from Chad's. Completely overloading the left warehouse right now. Yeah, Sherman is staying back here in E3. He's looking for the P4, assuming he's going to go on the hill, I think.
A lot more guys than I would have thought for Ocelots going to Hockey Sticks. It's a little bit late, too, trying to get to guards. Built a truck rushing the hedgerow. 4 chats, they're building a Belgian gate. They built it. Building a Belgian gate on that south hedgerow real quick. And a lot of guys pushing on that east side for Ocelots. So a lot wider push for Ocelots than what we've traditionally seen, like for Lucky Strikes. We'll see if it pays off for him. No PZ4 has pushed yet. In fact, it feels like he's further back.
He is, but his tank commander's Rice Spice outside of the tank with his binoculars out, and he's just gone down. Caster cursed.
So he's Caster cursed. He's south of AA battery. He just missed a shot. That's brutal.
And Chad, take a look on the left warehouse. Chads have made their transport truck go diagonal so they can get on the roof of the warehouse.
Take a look.
Juice Weasel's up there.
PZ4 is about to have a line shot on that Sherman.
Yeah, he was shooting that west warehouse, and that Sherman kind of moved off the road a little bit.
Hope he's going back to the road.
That's a long shot. I don't think he's got it yet, but if he moves south of the warehouse, he may.
Garrison up on Hockey Sticks for the Germans. And their tank commander is still out of his tank with the binocs out.
They just try to smoke out the other tank. They're launching smoke at AA to try and block the vision of the heavy.
This medium's all the way back here behind AA network. Really passive.
And that Sherman is going to push east, so may have to wait for engagements right now. They had a fob. Ocelots had a fob on the hard cap. Now they got one basically on Pierce Farm, a little bit north of Pierce Farm. So they're going to try an eastern and southern approach here. But Chad already on the hedgerow. Down goes Handpick, the Flynn Rider. Rotten Bob just sitting on the top of the Belgian gate. It's an interesting strategy, just try to get that elevation over the top of the hedgerow. I like it. And I guess Chad kind of had the same idea with the truck. Kind of like what you were talking about earlier,
Yeah, yeah, up on the roof. And now they've got Gorilla. Gorilla's a very good player from Chad's. Got the MG locking him down.
Rotten Bob just dropped Snook.
He's hanging in there, right? He's hanging up there.
Yeah, he is. I mean, them two were standing close to close for the last couple of minutes.
You know, they're neighbors. They don't talk much, but...
Tank shots launching from a distance, but getting good shots up on the cattle sheds. Right now, Chad in firm control. We'll go ahead and take a look at. There's a big battle right now over gardens right now, so a lot more emphasis on gardens right now.
I was just going to mention, they've started to push on gardens. They're getting real close to this Ocelot garrison hockey sticks.
Yeah. And they're building, by the way, they're next to the fob, they're building an AT gun right now. It's so the tanker is watching from hockey sticks. They're building it. Shmoo, the commander, is just due north of it, probably about 25 meters. But he doesn't see it either.
He's looking towards the front door, but he's not seeing.
It's the tank commander getting it. He's shooting Shmoo! Shmoo's still alive! Get behind the head, but down he goes! Dansky taking him out.
Something's just gone down. Maybe just a truck for...
due south of the point. Yeah, transport. Big push from the south side for Ocelots. A lot more focus now up on the direct push. We got Watch.com in the wheat field on the east side. Chad is running straight.
Big strafe.
Barely missing.
Yeah, they got several Ps here now, and Chats have already started the Bob the Builder roleplay with the barbed wire coming out.
On the hard cap? On the hard cap?
Yeah, just outside the hard cap on the south side to try and lock down the southern
Oh, I see it. Yep. I see it right there. It's a good idea. We've seen with some of the Brazilian teams, they'll put barbed wire up on the south side of the warehouse and basically block off the warehouse entries. But they're going to do it basically for the entrance to the wheat fields, basically. Yeah. Really interesting.
It might seem silly, but what's really silly is putting barbed wire in the actual cattle sheds.
Satchel going off, taking out plenty on Ocelots, just right on that hedgerow. We're going to take a look at the map real quick. That fob on that east side just went. It's gone. Gone for Ocelots. No red zone fobs right now. OPs. By the way, Watch.com is a squad leader. He just got an OP up on the east side of cattle sheds in the red. So we'll see if they start flooding his OP a little bit for, a little bit of a sneaky OP as they continue to push on the south side for Ocelots. Chad doing a really good job right now containing.
They've completely wiped out that push on Gardens from Chad's.
Oh, they know the OP's there. Two of them just got dropped.
Well, that Sherman's now going back. I'm not sure if he's been hurt or something. No, he's in good shape. He's just got to reposition. Man, this OP is getting shredded by Chad.
Well, they got Chad's got two guys up on top of the cattle. One of them's a 30 cal too.
Yeah.
So clear out of that OP.
Yeah,
down goes Ingo Pup. Down goes another. Jameson's Jury. And Gorilla just laying hate on the OP. Watch.com still up.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. Get the shotgun.
He's
just
got
charge the spawn.
Can Watch get him? He's got a shotty right next to Watch.com.
Oh my god. Come on, guys.
Down goes the OP, but he's still up. He's just gonna stay alive, trying to get another OP up. Never pushing in. Torrent's still up, but down it goes. It's blown to pieces.
Dude, Watch just put on the invisibility cloak. I love it.
Bro. He's figured that out.
100, baby.
And right now, Chad's doing a beautiful job of pushing Ocelots back off that southern approach right now. Really difficult approach for them.
It's really good, but now Never and Gibson have clear this OP and they're gonna think the wheat field is safe. Once
And Watch is gonna get another one.
Yeah.
Not yet. He hasn't got it
No,
yet.
it's gonna take him a minute, but he's not showing
Oh
up.
my
He's
God.
not lighting anything up
Big
either.
spawn wave up a bomb in the red on the south side for Ocelots. And they're just going to continue to try to put pressure up on this south side. MG is off the sheds for Chad, so we'll see if Watch can take advantage of it. His OP is back up. Watch has an OP back up. Pesky back, taking out Rotten Bob, trying to get back up on that Belgian gate.
Looks like Chad also has a U.S. half track coming out of hockey.
That would be huge
Yeah,
if they can
yeah.
get that half track in position. I mean, they need it. They need spawns right now.
Commander
Here it is
Shmoo
right there.
has a half track in the red zone.
Oh, that's crazy.
He sparked his...
Wow. And he's going to drop it. He's going to drop it right there. That's got to be deployable, right?
It is deployable.
Yeah, he deployed it and he's on the 50.
He's on the gun!
And on the MG! Shredded that bomb! 18 to win on that bomb! Down it goes! No, it's still up! Holy Butter didn't get it! And there was a spawn wave off of it!
He's chosen violence today.
Yes, he has. Shmoo decided he wants to get up in the action. Moldy Butter's still up. Bob's still up. Four Ocelots up on this hard cap. Bob is gone for Watch.com, so no. Oh my gosh! Another spawn wave.
Huge spawn wave to the south.
Down.
But Chads have transitioned, and now they have complete control over gardens. They were completely cleared out of it like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And now they're taking hockey sticks.
Gold Star pushing across the open field. He's fragging. Then we got a bomb and run coming up. Another spawn wave. Bomb and run coming across the hedgerow. 4 Ocelots. Gold Star. Oh my gosh, frags! Rockets! All we need left is
Ocelot's bombing run.
Yeah, here it goes. A little bit too late. This bomb's gonna go. Wait, Gold Star went down without getting the bomb. Bob Phillip, another spawn wave. Rocket over the top, giving them a haircut.
It doesn't look like that bomb took out any garrisons from Chads either.
No, it took out a couple infantry, but not even all of them. They're not going to get any room at all. Bass goes down. Gorilla gets them all. Can he get on that bomb in time?
Chads also has got an airhead in the red zone, and they've got a couple squad leaders alongside this half track to shoot Ocelots in the back now.
We have not seen an airhead yet from Ocelots as far as I could tell. Chad doing a beautiful job of containing that fob in the red, and now they've kind of pushed. Big spawn wave off that southeast side for Ocelots as they try to reconfigure. PZ4 moving east. Lots of guys to point off that half track now, and they're going to get an angle. I mean, it's getting close to being boxed out. Not yet. Ocelots still got guys pushing up in the red, but...
Yeah, they need to keep this P4 alive and supported by the infantry.
Yeah. And it doesn't help either. They got guys flanking them from the west, too. But a little bit of a spawn wave for Ocelots off that south side. Down goes Owens. Rotten Bob shooting on Cody Mooney. AT launching. Big spawn wave. That's a bunch of them! My gosh! That was Das Orcs with that AT rocket. Beautiful! Bob is down. He got the fob. So one fob left for Ocelot. One.
Oh, the ricochet.
It's such a ballsy move to get this half track here, but it's worked out really well.
It's paid off for sure. Big spawn wave off the only fob that Ocelots have left up in the south side. Vanguard pushing. They are boxing.
One shot at the P4.
PZ4 just took a shot.
Second shot
from the medium.
He's running. I mean, that dude is surrounded. That horse.
P4 goes down.
P4 down. This is bad for
God, he had
this really is bad.
three AT players behind him.
With that medium, Shrek the first shot straight into the hole.
That's brutal.
Yeah, pretty significant box out starting to happen now for Chads.
Yeah,
here.
Vanguard is probably about 25 meters west of the fob.
Huge spawn next to Vanguard.
Vanguard
takes out one, two.
He's still alive. He's down on the ground, but down he goes. He got a couple. He got a 2-piece and a Happy Meal off of that. His fob is still up. Moldy Butter pushing to the field northeast. This is the tough part. They're basically going to be fighting up in this wheat field now. AT rocket missing. Poor Chad. my goodness.
You got Space Allen over in Charlie 6 next to Gardens getting a new fob up.
They're gonna need it. I mean, they're having to really reconfigure here. Hillary Clinton, Plant Poppy, holding hedgerow, but he's not even looking that direction. They don't even see him in Gardens. It's just, I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are, Hidden, but I think it's just such a tough push for the Axis trying to get back in from Gardens.
Yeah, they have to just take hockey, get an MG up, try and wing the front door at Carrot Farm where they have that half track. It's a shame the tankers didn't see it when they drove through, but it's kind of.
Shamu bringing up a new half track too.
Yeah, new half track coming up in Gardens for Chad. There is an airhead dropping. 2 guys on the hard point, Never and Juice Weasel from Syndicate. We'll see if this drops. No bombing run inbound yet. Space Allen driving a truck on that west side.
Space Alien's gonna get a red zone up over here as well in the sub truck.
I don't see a bombing run accompanying this airhead. This could be, I don't know if it's gonna be trouble or not. Surely Never's gonna be on it. If it's dropping in the right spot.
He sees this 100%.
Yeah, you would think so, right?
Apple's just got the fob in Gardens and
this.
Satchel the half track.
Ooh.
I don't think Never sees this.
Nah, he does.
Cody's on it.
Cody sees it.
Cody's on it with an AT. He'll get it.
It's a great drop. It's a great
nice
drop. It's a nice drop. Spears did this with Lucky Strikes, and this is how they took SME from when they played on the on SME.
Steeple?
Yeah, well, basically, yeah. But just there was an explosion. I think that half track. Did it just go down?
Apple got the fob and the half track in Gardens.
Wow, was it Satchel?
Yeah, he satcheled it and then took the fob out.
Yeah.
Looks like Space Alien got took out from the.
Yeah, he got wiped during that airhead, unfortunately. So Medium is now pushing out of the south side of the cattle sheds for Chad, but he got hit. But he got hit from way far south of Pierre's, which is right on Pierre's. He got a good shot. He may get the second. We'll see. He doesn't see him. Misses. Gets a second hit on the medium, but it's not down yet. Chad's medium is stopped.
Oh, another bounce.
Gets another hit, but it was a turret hit. Can he get it? He's moving. Gets a good hit on the medium. Down it goes.
And the Sherman's gone.
Beautiful.
So awesome.
Beautiful
Way
shot from
far
the
away.
P4. Great shot.
Yeah. AT just barely missing on the Ocelot stake, by the way. He's hurt badly. He's going to have to rep at some point, but... And he went 3-man. I think after trying it out as a 2-man with one external, he's decided... Here's the problem. I was talking to Hidden about this the other day. What they really need to run is the tank commander gets out of the tank and body blocks for their tank, man. What an OP strategy, man. Dude, you guys are legends for that, by the way. Absolute legends.
That damage on the P4 is just tracked.
It's just tracked.
Really?
It's just tracked.
Oh my
it's
god.
all fine.
He's in
here
right
rear. Deflection. One hit on the rear.
He's one shot now.
He's real close to that bomb. He's real close. Real close. He really just ran
into it. Owens misses, but Moldy takes the kill on the P4.
Moldy brother with the kill.
God.
Could not get the fob in time.
It's tough for the Ocelot's tank crew because it was a good kill on the Sherman, but they gotta play with their infantry. But their infantry is so stuck; they're locked into AA right now, and they just can't get out of it.
Absolutely.
They just lost their far west Gary too, the one that was pushing on gun.
Yeah, they got one south of Hockey 6, but they lost that approach, and now Chad's is all over him. Vanguard pushing out in the trench. Space Alien gets Dasorix, gets another, but he's got Vanguard. Gets shot. Down he goes. I mean, Chad just doing a really good job of reacting to the different pressures, right? I mean, they down goes a half track. I believe that was that original Shmoo half track that put a lot of pressure on front door.
Yes.
I think Chad's just looks a little bit more disciplined over the course of this tournament. They're responding to different areas of the map quicker than we saw them in the first round, and you could kind of tell from their first time playing on cattle sheds why they were allowed to allow the other team to get a spawn bomb off, and I don't see it happening against them this time.
Yeah. Chad doing a really disciplined job. I mean, at this point, unless something crazy happens, which if you look at the fobs for Chad, or for Ocelot, sorry, both their western fobs are lit up. And it's way far in the blue for them. Like, not even, I mean, this is really bad. I mean, this isn't a box out yet, but I mean, it's pretty darn close. And
only practice taking out the fobs.
Yeah, Chad says a 3-lane.
Yeah,
like
they just lost both of them.
3-lane fob setup, Gardens, south of Cattle, and then near Piers. And then they got 3 backups as well.
Airhead's really the only option at this point, and it's already failed once. I'm not sure when their next one can come back up again, but I mean, that's really their only option. You're gonna have to do some wide flanks. So, I mean, you're really playing for points at this point. Chad needed this in terms of point totals. If they want any chance to win this division, with Bane being the leader, given the points per game,
yeah,
they needed this 30-0. This is exactly how they needed to come out against Ocelots. So,
and they're very disciplined. They have never his infantry squad seems to be the anchor defensive squad, just sitting in the circle, responding to those airheads and spawn bombs. Definitely learned their lesson.
The Juice Weasel hasn't left the roof. He's just been up there watching behind their point the entire time.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
We got some kind of.
Well, you can...
Is this? Oh, this is an American half track. I thought I was seeing a crazy spot happening.
Yeah, Sherman has now come to the hard cap as well on that north side of the warehouse or the cattle sheds. So I think he's just gonna stay put for now. Is that a half track for
friendly half track for Chads?
Well, then we got a half track for Ocelot too. No, that's the PZ4. PZ4 coming in on basically Pierre's. Just coming down the main road of Pierre's.
Yeah, he's marked.
AT
already taking shots, man.
And that's Cody Mooney just basically in pizza slice.
Oh, that Sherman knows that he's going. He's already on his way over to him.
We're about to have another tank engagement here.
And you know, if you're tanking, even if they may not pin your tank, but when you're getting shot by 1, 2 rockets, 3 rockets, you know, it's some psychological aspect to it. Where you're scared.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you got so many AT guys shooting at you, and you know you're fighting another tank, and you don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep moving and hope that the AT misses. I mean, that's all there is to it.
You've made your bed, now you gotta lie in it, basically.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think he just got that fob that he missed out on earlier. AT just barely missing on the rear of that PZ4. He got hit once in the tracks, but I'm not seeing him hurt right now. He has no infantry. He just got hit by that Sherman to the north of him.
He did. Sherman's going to get him right here.
No idea where it is.
Man.
And there he goes. Who's in this tank? This is the Bofa tank for Garfield.
Yeah, the Bofa. They've been taking for them the whole tournament.
Yeah.
I think the only real match where they kind of met their match was against Bane on that Purple Heart Lane match, and I mean that's such a tough tanking match, right? Yeah. I mean it's kind of hit or miss on it. Not to mention Bane doing such a beautiful job of AT guns on Purple Heart Lane. I mean, there was an AT gun that stayed up the entire time just on that main road. So got a little bit of action up in Gardens. Apples pushing out. I lick windows, a spotter for Ocelots, just getting hunted down by Dansky and headshot, but currently no real action happening.
Got
We're
a
about
huge spawn wave from Chad's on the south side now as well, trying to push into AA.
Yep. Beluga pushing in. Down goes Old Mates. Down goes Airborne Kiwi as well. Pugsby going down. AT, I mean, we've just seen beautiful AT from Chad this entire match, too. Just
Gary goes down from Oldie, point blank, and 2 more rockets come in at the same time. I mean, their AT has been on point tonight.
It's been beautiful. I mean, we saw it earlier from, oh man, I can't remember his name, but when the AT guys getting, just getting that beautiful spawn wave for Ocelots. So Ocelots kind of just on their back feet, unfortunately.
Oh, we just got a spawn off the west side.
3 AT and an SL sitting at cattle, just waiting for a half track or something to come through. And
Medium starting to rush in on that north side for Chad. I love that truck strategy, though, right? Like, just to give them a chance to get up on the roof. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
We had it planned for our game. I'm not sure if we end up doing it.
Yeah, I remember a couple years ago, Chimera teaching us how to do it.
Chimera with the innovative strategies, man. Like, not only did they have the truck strat, but also dude, I can't tell you enough how much I love that sacrificial body shot strat. I mean, it was just so much fun watching it, man.
P4 is coming back up alongside a half track over at Hockey Sticks.
At Hockey, so they're instead of the east side, they're gonna switch it up and try to go west.
He is immediately marked though. Chad's have a couple SLs and Gardens. Hockey Sticks has mostly been taking control over. You got Mort here, just gone down next to the Chad's half track. Master Chief trying to defend it. Half track goes down from Vanguard. Merc Vanguard, the player who plays for Chad's, if that's not confusing. Already.
PZ4 may get in engagements here with the Sherman. The Sherman launching really close.
Yeah,
He got
one
a hit
shot
on
him.
Can't even see. I mean, it's in the hedgerow. It's really
He's
hard
backing
to
up
see.
the wrong way too.
Deflection.
Oh man.
He's gonna get. I think he may get lucky on this. He may get another shot on him. Barely missing. Barely missing the infantry too. That's pushing
I don't
right
know if the
in front of
Sherman
him.
can see him from here. They should be able to.
It's really close. It's tough to tell.
He's in that hedge in front of him. He might escape out of this.
Ocelots having one good tank kill, but for the rest of it, they've just had really tough time against this Chad tank, and I think it's a matter of
Sherman's full speed and he's charging it. Yeah, they smell
See if he
blood.
tries to push.
It'll see
They're
the
trying to
smoke
wrap.
and the fire coming off that tank.
Yeah.
There's
That
a-
Sherman has full advantage.
There's a
He
dead
smells
accurate
oil.
mark on the P4 as well.
Oh, he's backing up, but the P4 doesn't see him.
They know exactly where he is. They just can't see they can't see him. But he's marked perfectly. Just hit the 5-minute mark remaining now.
Satchel! Satchel just right
they
on that
take out the
south
half
side of
track?
Gardens. No, I
Half
don't
track
think
is
so.
still up for Chad's, but it did get wounded from the half track. From the satchel rather.
Yeah. PZ4 just kind of providing infantry support for now. He doesn't see the Sherman. I'm not even sure I see the Sherman. I'm not sure where he went, but
He's
right
on the
now-
road just in front of cattle,
got it. Okay.
just on the south of it.
Yeah, P4,
There he is.
he's been flared, but he's transitioning into trying to clear out these the Chads and Gardens, which I think is the smarter move.
Yeah, Sherman's just trying to get a shot, but I don't think you can see him. There was coax really close to him, though.
Sherman knows he's still there. He's just waiting for that PZ4 to pop up just enough to get that shot in.
He won't for a while based on the
He
position.
might get it. That P4's starting to come up, and he just got it.
Yep.
And he just ran over his engineer trying to wrap him.
Missing. Sherman just barely missing. He hit inside a Hockey. Over the top, man, giving him a haircut.
Oh, Whitty! Whitty
that
just
one
body
hit of the
blocked the
flag.
Sherman!
Oh my god.
Oh, Whitty's on top of the glider. Just took an AP shell to the fucking dome.
Oh my goodness. Love it.
Oh, man.
Mort's gonna run up, try to repair this tank too. Oh my god. Deflection off the top, but the PZ4 can kill him in the Hockey stick. Deflection, he just can't hit him. He only hit his turret.
He barely hit the barrel. All he has to do is aim just to the right or the left a little bit, and he can pin that turret.
We're about 3 minutes left in this match. I mean, it's pretty well determined now that Chad is going to get a 30-point win off of this match. P4 moving back a little bit. This was absolutely critical for Chad. We'll see, obviously, this is Chad's last matchup, so whatever total they end up with in this match, that's going to be the total that Bane will have to beat to see if they end up at the top or not. We have not decided whether or not we're going to have a playoff for HRI Division 2. If it is, obviously the point totals will determine seeding, but if not, the point totals will determine the champion. So, I mean, this could be absolutely critical for Chad trying to be the champion
Sherman's
in this
moved all the way
tournament.
up. He's
The halfback is pushed on it too.
Yeah, that Sherman dude. That Sherman's like 4th gear, and he wants that
P4
PZ4 kill right now.
God.
P4 doesn't.
Oh, he hit the head.
It's the shot.
Halfback running into him.
Oh no.
Sherman's
P4
got him
doesn't
front
care.
side.
Oh, the shot.
He-
Missed again on the head.
No, that hedge, man. Them hedges hitbox. You gotta hit it just right.
Yeah,
And
one
there
hit.
it was.
You may get it again. Tank moving back more, trying to rep while the tank's moving back. Halfback just down. he goes.
P4 is gone.
Jeez.
Glenn Ryder just doing his own version of an emote on this floor.
He's doing donuts. The disrespect.
He's doing the Hello Loose equivalent of a Fortnite emote.
Come on, let's be gentlemen.
Handpick in the middle of the thick of it. Down he goes to plant Pappy, but not before he got a couple. And that will be it. That is going to be a win for Chad. So
Yeah, pretty conclusive victory from Chad's.
one of the more convincing victories we've seen on SME. I mean, and that's saying something given the fact that, you know, just like Hidden was talking about before this match is highly favored in terms of the allies, but
Axis.
Yeah, it's Axis favored.
It's Axis favored, but
is it Axis favored?
yeah,
Yeah.
it should be.
I mean, the point is a little bit closer to the allies, but Axis has more cover in terms of
Yeah.
pushing wise.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. I think it's just come down to. I mean, the AT for Chad's has made the P4 pretty irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's just they took key areas that kind of just lock out the Axis team. Like once you take guard, you look across. They can't use the east side of the road to get in at all. And then they also lost that one fob through to that half track that they had. Like they just couldn't get it in from that.
That's a good. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
I think
Well,
Chad
that's
just
the
needs.
armor plays though, with both teams being like reserved with it at the start, with allies having theirs up on the hill and Axis having theirs behind AA trying to shoot through the brushes to hit things. But you'd like to see that Axis take in the hard cap, creating that unkillable force, especially if you know you're getting reports of their Sherman shooting from long range.
Right. And we talked about that before, right? Like, are these tanks going to play more aggressive? And they really didn't. They played further out, like you were talking about, and I think unfortunately for the Ocelots, they lost most of those tank engagements, and it ended up costing them. They were a lot more spread out infantry wise as well. Didn't really crash the hard point. I don't know if there were truck issues, especially because it seemed like kind of a slow response. In terms of it seemed like kind of a slow response in terms of Ocelots getting to that point, but that will be a win for Chad. So we'll have to calculate the point totals, but based on that, I mean, Bane is not out of it in terms of winning, but Chad giving them a kind of a run for their money a little bit. It's going to be a tight race to the end, and it may come down to the tiebreaker, honestly. And Bane versus Chad ended up being Bane got a 30-0 on Chad on that PHL match. So, but yeah, man, there was some good matches in that, moments in that match. I love the AT play from Chad. I know we were talking about it earlier, but I love that AT play. Lots of really